At his best, Messi didn't just play football, he redefined it. It wasn't about one prime. Lionel Messi reached greatness not once, not twice, but 4 different times. Every version of Messi was a new blueprint of brilliance. This isn't the tale of a single peak. It's the saga of a man who dominated 4 different generations of the sport. The 2008 season marked a new chapter. Barcelona hit the reset button. Pep Guardiola took charge and instantly reshaped the squad, letting go of icons like Ronaldinho and Deco. But instead of buying stars, he placed his faith in youth and made Messi the centerpiece. Despite a slow start with a shock loss to Numancia, Barca came roaring back. 9 straight wins, then a 21-game unbeaten run. And Messi? He was on fire. 27 goal involvements during that La Liga run, 5 goals and 2 assists in his first 5 UCL games. And that was still from the right wing. Then came Pep's masterstroke. Before the Clásico at the Bernabeu, he shifted Messi to a new role, the false 9. It wasn't just a tactical tweak, it was a football revolution.
¿Eso 9 nace contra el Madrid? ¿No lo habían practicado antes?
No lo habíamos hablado, no. Sí que creo que él antes, en la semana o antes de un par de días de entrenamiento, no lo llegó a probar, pero algo mencionaba de que capaz hacemos algo diferente, estoy bien.
Barcelona went on to claim the treble. Messi racked up 23 La Liga goals, second only to Diego Forlán, and topped the UCL scoring charts. But it was never just about scoring. In that deeper role, Messi could pull defenders, link midfield, and still dribble past anyone. He became chaos incarnate. The next season, despite Barca not hitting previous highs, Messi did again. 47 goals and 12 assists in 53 matches. He crushed Arsenal with 4 goals in 1 UCL night, dominated the Club World Cup, and hit 34 league goals, including 3 hat-tricks. Then came the 2010-11 season, widely called the most complete footballing machine ever built. Barcelona passed teams into oblivion, and Messi was their heartbeat. He roamed freely from that central role, combining with midfielders, breaking defensive lines, and controlling every tempo. His performance in the 5-0 demolition of Mourinho's Madrid, 2 assists, 0 goals, total domination. That year, Messi hit 53 goals, 31 in La Liga, 12 in Europe. And then came that Champions League final at Wembley. Barcelona didn't just beat Manchester United, they humiliated them. Rio Ferdinand would later say, "It felt like we went into war without weapons." They had 68% possession, 89% pass accuracy. United were made to look like spectators. And then, in 2011-12, Messi broke football. 91 goals in 69 games, 13 in Europe, 59 in La Liga, 9 hat-tricks, 22 multi-goal games, and 5 in one night versus Leverkusen. By year's end, there was no doubt he wasn't just the best in the world. He was rewriting what best meant. 4 straight Ballon d'Ors. But the whispers remained. Was Messi only great because of Pep? Guardiola left in 2012, and the next 2 seasons saw Barcelona slip. Messi still delivered 100+ goals, but the dominance had faded, and critics began questioning. Was Messi a system player? Then came the response, the formation of MSN. Neymar, Suarez, and Messi. 3 forces of nature. Messi played wide right. Neymar took the left, and Suarez led the line. And they didn't just beat teams, they dismantled them. Neymar was flair and finesse, finally blooming in Europe. Suarez, lethal as ever, brought movement and assists. And Messi? He was the puppet master. That goal versus Bayern, the one where Boateng collapsed, said it all. Messi embarrassed world-class defenders like they were amateurs. The result? Barca's second treble. MSN combined for 122 goals and 64 assists. Neymar, 39 goals. Suarez, 25 goals and 23 assists. Messi, 58 goals, 28 assists, and 143 chances created. This wasn't just finishing, it was orchestrating. To lift the UCL, Barca beat the champions of England, France, Germany, and Italy, all in one run. It was dominance at every level. Luis Enrique gave Messi freedom, and Messi responded with fire, fueled by that 2014 World Cup heartbreak. But even in triumph, there was a catch. For all his brilliance, Messi was still seen as part of a system. 2009, Henry. 2011, Xavi and Iniesta. 2015, Suarez and Neymar. He'd never done it alone, until now. By 2018, Messi stood alone. Neymar gone. Iniesta retired. Suarez fading. Messi was now club captain, and with that came a burden he hadn't carried before: leadership. Barcelona's midfield lost its magic. The defense, leaky. And Messi, he had to carry everything. But we'll pick up from here in the next chapter. This was the real challenge, and Messi met it head-on, producing perhaps the most complete season of his life. 50 matches, 51 goals, 19 assists, 70 goal involvements, 8 free kicks, 4 hat-tricks, and above all, a promise. That season, Messi was Barcelona. They clinched La Liga, largely thanks to his brilliance. 36 goals and 14 assists in just 34 games. They also bagged the Spanish Super Cup. And in the Champions League, Messi played like a man possessed. He pulled his team into the semi-finals almost by sheer will. He wasn't just top scorer, he was named the competition's best forward. He scored the best goal of the tournament. And in La Liga, he was the best player, best forward, and led in assists across all of Europe. He took home the European Golden Shoe, FIFA's the Best Award, and at year's end, yet another Ballon d'Or. Now captain, Messi didn't just lead with the armband, he led with the ball. It felt like it never left his feet. Every game, every touch, he was driven by that vow he made, to give everything for Barcelona. But then, everything fell apart. Anfield, the haunting ground of one of football's biggest collapses. Barcelona, holding a 3-goal advantage from the first leg, fell apart in the second. Eliminated from the Champions League. And the pain didn't end there. They lost the Copa del Rey final to Valencia. From chasing a treble, they finished with just the league. Messi was crushed. Still, nobody could deny what he had shown. He didn't need stars around him anymore. He was the star. He carried it all. Messi was the system. And soon, he would bring that magic to football's grandest stage. By now, it seemed Messi was nearing his final chapter. In 2021, he said goodbye to Barcelona and joined PSG. But before all that, he did the unthinkable with Argentina. For years, he chased that one dream. 2014 World Cup final. 2 Copa America heartbreaks in 2015 and 2016. He gave everything for his country, but the trophy always slipped away. Then, finally, in 2021, everything changed. Under Lionel Scaloni, Argentina rebuilt. Messi remained their engine, but around him stood a new core. Emi Martinez in goal, the relentless Rodrigo de Paul, and the experienced Angel Di Maria. This time, The team was balanced. And that was the breakthrough. They conquered South America. Messi, overcome with emotion, had finally lifted a trophy with Argentina. But that was just the beginning. The greatest moment was still ahead. 2022, Messi walked into the World Cup at 35 years old. Questions lingered. Was he fit enough? Could he still influence games like before? Once again, he adapted. He became the maestro, no longer needing to outrun anyone. He was timing. He was vision. He was purpose. Every touch had weight. Every pass was calculated chaos. The entire team knew his rhythm, and in return, he made them all better. In the final, 8 years after falling short, he was back. No longer in his prime physically, but mentally, he was at his sharpest. Across from him stood Kylian Mbappe, the future of the game. But Messi wasn't ready to pass the torch just yet. He scored twice in the final. Mbappe responded with a hat-trick. It came down to penalties. And when Gonzalo Montiel converted the final spot kick, it was done. Messi had done it. World champion. As captain, as icon, as the soul of the team. Not the strongest, not the fastest, but once again, the greatest. He lifted the Ballon d'Or again. A final stamp on an unmatched legacy. 1,095 matches, 858 goals, 381 assists. Across 4 distinct eras, Messi redefined the game. He was a scorer, a creator, a leader, a champion. The story is complete. Today, we marvel at rising stars. But make no mistake, there will never be another Lionel Messi.